Hi, my name's Ashlyn and I'm going to go over some commonly asked questions with the Springboard. So the first question is how to properly attach and detach the springs. So it's actually quite easy. There's just these little clips that you unclip and then you clip on. And you can also unclip and clip them to adjust the height. The same goes for the leg straps. So the next one is how do you know what setting to put it on when you're doing supine arms? So supine arms, we would switch out the handles. Once again, we just unclip. And clip them down. For most people, for supine arms, it's going to be a 3 or a 4. However, this can vary based on arm length, resistance, and how close you are to the springboard. So for most people, we would just take off the purple springs. And put them on a 3 or a 4. And then you put them there, they would lay down. And they can do their supine arms. And like I said, it depends on how much resistance you want, someone's arm length, and also, once again, how close they are to the reformer. Because we also don't want a lot of slack or looseness in our straps. So, now that we've talked a little bit about supine arms, let's talk about legs and straps. And those also are variable for adjusting your height. For most of the time, for standard footwork or things like that, we keep it at a 5. And this does pretty well for most people. However, if you were considerably taller or if you just needed less resistance, that's when we might adjust it. So for someone a little bit shorter, we're going to go down. For someone a little bit taller, we might go up. And like I said, it can also vary based off of resistance as well. It doesn't always have to be height dependent. For other exercises with the leg springs, we very well might end up, say like airplane or magician, we're going to probably bring these purple springs up because we're going to need more resistance to elevate our hips up and down off of the ground. And this will help assist us in our exercise. So by going up, we're going to get more assistance in those hips. When we're doing something like footwork, we do not want the springs to have so much resistance that it's lifting us up and elevating us off the ground. So we typically stay at about a 5 or a 4. And then lastly, the most common question we get is what's the difference between the triangle loops and the bar? And so the difference is we have with the triangle loops, we're able to do unilateral work. We're able to feel the difference between if one arm is doing more. We're able to do single arm series. And we're also able to do other exercises that don't limit us versus the roll down bar. This is a really great tool, but it's going to have us take both arms at the same time. You can do side work and go forward, but it just doesn't allow us to get that unilateral work engaging in through both sides of the body unless you're doing rotation through the spine. So now let's go ahead and take a break and we're going to come back and talk about some exercises that you can do.